When I found out I had a hearing loss, I was 5 years old. I was pretty young. I didn't know what a hearing loss was. I was pretty much confused at that age. They just told me, you just need to wear an earpiece in your ear and you're deaf. It impacts you a lot with everything, your social life, your school life, home life, anywhere that you go, because you don't hear as normal as other people, so it's harder for you. But you eventually get the hang of it as you are growing up and as you learn your deafness.
I met her when she was about 5 years old, maybe a little bit older, and she had just gotten some new hearing aids, and I could tell she wasn't really comfortable with them. She didn't really like them, and I immediately went over, introduced myself to her because I too am hard of hearing. I wear 2 hearing aids, so I pretty much knew what she was going through, and I wanted her to know that it takes time and adjustment and getting used to some new hearing aids, and it might be really overwhelming in the beginning and it might sound weird and loud, but just hang in there, and I promised her that it would get easier, and I think it did.
My hearing loss is basically a personal thing for me. So when I do open up, I try to tell them, like, I am deaf. I was born with it. It's bilateral. It's not as severe as some people have it, but it doesn't mean that I can hear as normal as you. It might take me a while to be able to communicate you or understand you or even learn things. So I ask them for like patience or to be more open-minded about it and like be supportive too, because that's what we need, a lot of support.
Jennifer had absolutely inspired me. She inspires me every day. She has always been extremely motivated, extremely happy, always had a smile on her face. I do know in the past she would struggle with wanting to wear her hearing aids. She didn't want to feel different, but I did notice over the years that she became more involved in our programs and was more involved with our peer support counseling groups. She became more confident as a person with hearing loss. She became more accepting, which increased her confidence, which increased her self-esteem.
The center has a lot of programs. I've been into the youth program, which is like going camping, or like if we have like events here, like going to Great America, or like us painting, or like social stuff here, or even them helping with jobs or college or anything like that.
We are the only ones that do offer a counseling and outreach department where we focus on working with children, youth, and their families lifelong. We provide home visits, we provide advocacy for IEPs, we provide peer mentorship, we provide job placement, resume writing, you name it. And again, that's not offered anywhere.
Shannon also has been a big, huge part of my life. She's always been there throughout everything. From grabbing my hearing aids to now, to the woman I have become now. She has impacted me in my life. I look up to her. She has been there through a lot of stuff. And she's basically like the one person I can go for and feel comfortable and talk to her for anything. I think that's the main reason why we actually get along too, because she understands what it's like to have a hearing loss and also struggling with yourself and, being able to accept yourself and not looking different like the rest of the world, how they see people who have any type of disability.
I think my experience here as a whole, again, almost 18 years and working with participants, I don't even want to say the word participants, dear friends like Jennifer, really has made me who I am today as well. I remember I first came here and I was the only one with a hearing loss growing up. And then when I met Jennifer and everybody else, it just really made me whole. So I am truly grateful for the Hearing and Speech Center.
No one will understand what it's like to have a hearing loss unless you do have it. I just wish people were more open about it or more accepting about it. Like, they won't look at you differently just because you are blind or you have a hearing aid or because you're in a wheelchair, you know, like I think they should be open-minded and accept us for who we are and look at us as human beings, because that's what we are at the end of the day.